G'day folks, today in this video we're going to be taking a look at a foam windscreen for the GoPro Hero 5, 6, and 7 Black. It's a great low-cost way to eliminate unwanted wind noise from your GoPro videos, so let's take a look. So these have been around for quite some time, and they've actually been available for older GoPros as well. Now, I've never owned one before. I've never had a need for one. I've always just used external microphones for my GoPro with a dead cat on it if I needed to cut out wind noise. But something like this is handy because there are those times where you just cannot use a microphone with your GoPro. Plus, adding an external microphone to your GoPro adds a whole bunch of bulk, plus the adapter. Something like this is definitely a better solution in certain situations. So essentially, it's just a piece of foam that goes over and covers the very sensitive microphones on the Hero 5 Black, Hero 6 Black, and Hero 7 Black. It'll also work with the Hero 2018 model. I'm not sure about the new 7 Silver and 7 White. I don't own them, so I can't really see if it fits. They're fairly inexpensive. They range on Amazon from about $10 to $12. There's various manufacturers that sell them on there, and they all come with different accessories. Some of them are just the foam windscreen. When I bought my kit, it came with 2 rubber caps for GoPros, which are always good to have. You get 2 of them. It also came with screen protectors for the front and back. Don't know if I'll be using them or not, but it does come with them. So these come in handy for several different situations. If you're a moto vlogger or you'd like to mount these on a motorcycle, you know that when you're out on the highway, the wind noise makes the audio fairly unusable, especially if you want to capture some of the engine noise, the revving up, some ambient background noise. That wind noise just cuts all that out, and basically you just can't use it. This thing actually works so well that you can actually talk to your GoPro, and I'll show you a demonstration here in a minute. Even if you're a vlogger, using something like this can dramatically cut the wind back on a very windy day if you're outside vlogging. Even if you're at the beach for the day, sometimes you get that wind off the beach and it gets very, very windy, and if you're filming, it's hard to even hear what's going on because you get all that crackly wind noise in there. And sometimes you don't want that because you want to hear people screaming and laughing and get that ambient background noise. So something like that is perfect for those situations. Now, they're not very durable, so keep that in mind. They may not last forever. For example, just from putting mine on and off, I've already torn it a little bit there. So, just keep that in mind. Be gentle with it when you're installing it. Basically, to install it, you just wiggle it through that opening at the back, and it fits on there just like that. You've got an opening at the top for the record button, for the mode power button at the side. For the accessory mount, the finger mounts at the bottom there are accessible, and you can see your screen at the back. Once you have the windscreen on, you can go ahead and mount it like you normally would. So let's go ahead and run an example clip here. Basically, I'm just driving and I've got the GoPro out the car window. So the first clip is without the windscreen installed, and you're going to hear a lot of wind noise and crackling, and after about 10 seconds, 15 seconds, I try to speak to the GoPro, or yell at it, I should say, and you'll barely be able to hear me. There's no way that that would be any kind of usable audio. In the second clip, I've got the windscreen on, and you're going to notice that you can actually hear the motor of the car, and I'm talking to the GoPro just out my car window, and it picks me up just fine. So let's go ahead and run that right now. Test with the windscreen. This is an audio test with the windscreen. So yeah, folks, as you can see, this windscreen works very well in certain situations, and for the price, it makes a good accessory for your GoPro camera bag. Now, one thing you do have to keep in mind, GoPros can tend to overheat. Even in the best of conditions, when you're recording at 4K, they get very warm, and they can sometimes power off from overheating. Now, the problem is with this foam casing, it can hold the heat in. It kind of acts like an insulation. So I ran a quick test. I basically just turned the GoPro on, set it to 4K 60, started recording, and it turned off from overheating at 48 minutes. So at the end of the day, that's not bad, because there's very rarely you're going to be recording for 48 minutes at a time. Now that was recording in here where it's already fairly warm and there's no wind movement. If you're outside on a windy day, or you've got this mounted on a motorbike, say, chances are it's not going to overheat because there's going to be enough wind moving through it and by it to keep it cool. Anyways, folks, that's it for my video. Hopefully you found it interesting. Give it a thumbs up if you did. I'll include the links down below where you can go and check these out further. Like I said, there's many different manufacturers that sell them on Amazon. They're all pretty well the same, so it's just a matter of which you can get the best price for. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any of our upcoming videos, and we'll see you in the next one.